Russia launches more aerial assault on Ukraine days after the US shut off military aid and paused intelligence sharing. President Zelensky says Ukraine-UK talks was about just and lasting peace. Hopes for constructive dialogue with US in Saudi next week. Our next report telling you how Russia is intensifying the scale of attack as Trump pushes for peace deal.
Russia has unleashed a massive bombing campaign across Ukraine. In the wave of attacks that targeted energy facilities struck residential complexes, Russia is pushing Ukraine to breaking point. Ukraine claims multiple Russian strikes have killed at least 20 people and injured dozens. While a Russian assault hit the center of Dobropilya in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region, a drone attack struck Kharkiv region. On the front lines, Russian forces have almost surrounded thousands of Ukrainian troops who entered Russia's Kursk region last August. Amid a pause in US military and intelligence assistance, Ukraine has been hoping to use its presence in Kursk as leverage over Moscow in its peace talks. That prospect seems to be slipping away now. Ukraine's outnumbered and outgunned troops feel US President Donald Trump is towing the Russian line, putting lives of thousands of soldiers at risk.
If Russia continues here, it is a signal to all dictators in the world. All these people are watching. China's watching, North Korea's watching, Iran, all these things. These places are watching to see how we will react. Our ability as people to forget if it doesn't directly affect us works in favor of dictators because they are able to do things like mass murder, rape, mass graves, genocide, kidnapping, all of these things.
The relentless aerial assaults come days after Trump threatened new sanctions and tariffs on Russia, even as he backed Moscow on sealing a peace deal.
No, I actually think he's doing what anybody else would do. I think he wants to get it stopped and settled, and I think he's hitting them harder than he's been hitting them. And I think probably anybody in that position would be doing that right now. He wants to get it ended, and I think Ukraine wants to get it ended, but I don't see, it's crazy. They're taking tremendous punishment. I don't quite get it, but I suspect, Michael, he probably wants to get it ended.
President Zelensky is, however, refusing to budge. He calls for more sanctions against Russian bombardment, with tensions escalating between the US and its NATO allies. Disagreements over Europe's stance on the Ukraine war. Reports suggest Trump is considering withdrawing American troops from Germany and redeploy its forces in Hungary. With senior US and Ukrainian officials meeting in Riyadh next week to discuss the first steps of Ukraine peace deal after the Oval Office blow-up between Zelensky and Trump. Can Kyiv secure the security guarantees that it seeks on ending this war